Welcome to the Hustle and Motivate podcast. It's half of your host, Will Hawkins. Thank y'all for checking out today's episode. We're going to get right into it. We're respecting the hustle and we're motivating others in the process. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Boom. Welcome back to the Hustle and Motivate podcast. This is season 3. We got a special guest today. I've been working with Dana for almost 2-3 years now?
Yes.
So, I'm Will. We got Marcus in here again. Boom, there it is. So, welcome back. Again, special guest. And I guess we'll get right on into it. Who is Dana Queen?
Oof. Yeah, right? That's a fun one to unpack. Dana Queen, I'm an entrepreneur. I have a marketing agency. I like fitness. I have a Pomeranian. I love Jesus, all the things. But what specifically, I guess, about me would you like to know?
Where are you from?
I'm local. So born and raised Chesapeake.
Okay.
Virginia.
What school you go to?
High school or college?
High school.
So I went to a really small school that nobody really knows about.
In Chesapeake?
Chesapeake?
Yeah, it's like a super private school. It's called Great Hope Baptist. Do you know
Do you
it?
know that?
Nah.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
a church school. And
Okay.
Like my class was a group of 6 people.
So we all would turn
Is
it
that
up.
Indian River area?
No, like old battlefield.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then before that I was homeschooled.
Okay.
So homeschooled up until 6th grade. Then I went to this super private school. And then I graduated from Greenbrier Christian Academy.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your college?
That was a journey as well. So I went to TCC, then George Mason University, and then graduated from ODU.
So you went here, up, back down.
Yeah, I'm a school hopper. I'm switching it up. I like
I like it.
variety. I get bored easily.
So why pick the path of the journey you're on now with your profession? What was your major? What did you go into?
It was business.
It was business? Okay.
Administration, and then I minored in marketing. So I always wanted
I was
to
going
do
to say, so you were already
Okay.
doing, okay.
Yeah.
So you're kind of, you're not kind of, you're doing what you studied, what you dreamed of.
Yeah, this was kind of like my dream job. I knew that I would always do something for myself. I just didn't know what that would be. But the vision was always have a super successful marketing company. Not all the way there, but the journey has at least started.
You sound like a typical millennial woman who watched Devil's Wears Prada.
I watched it, but that was
That wasn't.
I watched it in adulthood.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't allowed to watch anything as a child.
So did you want to be a work for yourself because you were? Me and him have trouble following rules. So at our jobs, we really didn't do the whole somebody telling me what to do type of thing. Is that always why you wanted to say I'm gonna work for myself? I'm not meant to do that.
Yes and no, because I like doing things my way, how I want to do it, when I want to do it, but I can also if I need to. So I see it as if nobody's stepping up or if somebody doesn't lead properly, then I would rather do it. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
tough.
If somebody's not pulling the weight that they should be, move.
Move. Get out of the
I'll just do
way.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I like sleeping, so I was
Yeah, man, them set hours. Are,
Exactly.
making your own hours is hard.
Okay.
Right, yeah. 'cause
It's
I'm
hard to beat, bro. It's hard to beat.
That's what I'm saying. I'm I want to get up when I want to get up and enjoy my morning.
Right.
Nobody's going to stress me out.
Right.
So I still, to this day, I get up at 9 a.m. You're not getting me up earlier. Unless it's
You get up at 9 o'clock. You stay up late.
Are you a night owl? You're a night
Okay.
owl? Okay.
I'm up till 12. It used to be
That is
2.
not night owl. That is not.
No, it used to be 2 or 3.
Okay.
But I've been getting better and progressively trying to go to bed earlier.
Yeah, I'm a night owl too.
Yeah.
So, leading into that, you were telling us about you went to school for marketing,
Yep,
and now you own a company.
I do.
What is Stay Social? What is
Okay.
Stay Social about?
So Stay Social is a marketing agency, right? And I actually started a little bit broader net. So I originally offered like SEO, I offered ads and all these other services that I was just like, I'm not as, I guess, I don't want to say like capable or just like, I'm not as knowledgeable in those areas as I am social media. And this is like my bread and butter. So I really niched to that. And so now it's mainly just social media management, website design, photo and video work.
I got you.
And then social media training. So we actually offer that for
What's the social media training?
like we've had real estate all come in, train their whole like group, whoever wants to participate.
That is really dope.
Yeah, and so I'll lead like a
needed.
class.
It's needed, yeah.
Yeah, and so that way they have the information. I even give them like booklets.
Yeah.
And then I also offer like one-on-one if somebody's like trying to do this on their own. And so I pretty much just give them.
I
what
see
I'm
the funnel.
doing.
I see the funnel. You can't trick a salesman. I see what you're doing. You go into class,
Yeah.
you talk to a bunch of people,
Give them the overview.
give them the overview.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have a clue what the hell they're doing.
Nobody does.
And then they come to you and be like, look, I just want to hire you to do this
I
shit.
mean, that would be
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
Maybe one-on-one. More
Yeah.
You're right. But
I know.
I would be fine with either. But I mean, people I think do get, I think some of them got some value out of it at the end of like the class. There was people that were still so lost and it was very basic, in my opinion, of like, this is how to post on social media. Like this is what you need, right? Like the apps, the tools, whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, some people are just going to be lost.
And that's where you step in.
Yeah, and
Stay
so we can
social.
work with
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
as far as clientele, who's your main market?
Right now, most of our clients are restaurants.
Okay.
But we have such a variety from like, as you know, tools
Yeah.
to jewelry to med spas to like, we've had everything.
So
Nonprofits.
basically anybody who any
marketing,
business that
yeah.
needs marketing, I guess that's just all businesses need marketing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's every business.
Pretty
Exactly.
much. I mean,
Because marketing's marketing. Like, as long as we know what we're pushing and like what the objective and goal is, you can promote anything. It's just we need to know what we need to be pushing. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, we're just shooting in the dark, like at random stuff. So, like, what's the intent? What's the goal? Okay, great. Let's do this, this, and this.
yeah. I would say who's your main, I guess, demographic as far as age is concerned? Like who hires you more? Is it more so younger people, older people, middle age? Like,
I would say middle to older.
uh-huh.
So, yeah, because most of the business owners that I deal with, they're probably anywhere from like 45 to 60.
60 because
Yeah.
they don't understand
Right.
this world.
Yeah, they missed the wave.
Yeah.
And I mean,
They didn't miss the wave. They were just born.
yeah, they just never do
Yeah.
it.
I was like, computers weren't even a thing.
It wasn't even a thing. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and and that's part of the problem too, because most of the business owners, they are in that age bracket, but they don't understand the value of social media, and so they're just kind of not doing anything, or they're doing it and they're doing it badly. Which is now having a negative effect on their business.
Right, 'cause
as opposed to, like,
It's everything
it is
today.
Yeah.
And to not have it and not have it correctly, it's going to steer people away from you.
Yeah, because it's like, let's say you have a bunch of bad photos on your Instagram, which like, how do
done
you
deal.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's the magazine or like the lookbook or whatever of our generation. Like, this is how we're judging your business.
Yeah.
So like, if it looks like crap,
I'm
even
not
though
going
the food's amazing.
I'm not going.
I'm not going
Because
yeah.
when I walk in there, it's like going to be walking into like 1950 to me.
Yeah, and if the
Not
food
to me
looks gross-
personally, but I mean, I like food.
Yes.
I'm going to go wherever the food is. What's wrong with you're not a 1950 fan?
What?
You
What?
don't like 1950s?
Of what?
You didn't like the decade of the 1950s?
No, I'm the 70s guy.
You was 70s?
That's my
man?
decade.
That's your decade?
How old are you?
No, I'm not in the 70s. I'm in the 87.
Hey, you're 80s, baby,
87.
man.
Oh,
Okay.
But I'm saying the 70s was
Really?
was a hell of a, how old do you think I am?
No, you said.
How old are
You're an
you?
80s baby. I said you look great. I'm 28.
Y'all young kids, man.
Hey,
I swear to God.
young kids.
I'm a 90s baby. I'm 95.
Your era, It's a wild era too. 90s was a wild era too.
That's my favorite decade.
Yeah.
That's my favorite decade.
70s and
All
90s,
I think of
bro.
is heroin when I think of the 70s.
Well, that's not what we're talking about.
Frank Lucas. Anyway,
I have a question. What was your first client?
Ooh, a clothing brand up in New York, actually.
New York. How did you get all the way to New York?
She found me on Instagram.
So
social media.
were you just pushing? Because when you don't, I think the hardest thing for people is how do you get started, especially in your niche?
Yeah.
Do you just continue to make ads, and how do you even get people to see you?
I think, and I'm trying to remember. That's why I'm saying I think. I think she had found me just through like searching for some form of like social media manager, and so she found my account. I don't know if it was through hashtags. I don't know like how she really stumbled upon me because like you said, like she's up in New York. Like, girl, what?
Yeah.
But she was a great first client, and what I mean by
how long ago was that?
is that was 2020.
20. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Pandemic.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started October 2020. I started my business. Yeah.
Oh wow! It started in the pandemic.
Yeah.
At probably when social media was needed the most.
Needed the most. So
That's
you
why I called it Stay Social, because nobody was being social and social media management.
that works.
Like
okay.
words there.
Smart.
That's right.
So what was the challenges saying, you know what, I'm gonna start it in the middle well, I think we were still at the pandemic. Like we
It
were
was still.
Oh, in 2020,
Yeah.
we were still
October, we were still
we
dealing
still
with
in it.
a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah. I mean, restaurants were still open because I was serving tables, like just to make,
Yeah.
some money,
Yeah.
which was crazy because I had a marketing job before that. I was doing modeling before that, and then everything just got
got cut. Yeah.
cut. Yeah, and so I'm like, well, guess back to serving tables. And so I was doing that to build this business, and after I got my first client, I was like, I'm all in.
You just would you got one client
Yep, I was like, I'm all in.
That was a hell of a client.
that had to have been. You got really paid to be like.
No, I mean, I like the rates that I'm almost still charging. Like some of the package has changed,
right.
But it's relatively the same rate. It's just maybe you're getting less now because she was my first. I was like, I'll do anything. Like I'll do whatever. Which she was a great client because she presented a lot of problems. And what I mean by that was like, she was constantly questioning and asking, and she was aware that she was my only and first client.
So she was constantly on it, so it made you better.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And so it was a really good relationship until she got too comfortable, and then I actually canceled her contract because she lost respect or didn't know how to talk to somebody correctly. And so I was like, we've had a good run, but I'm not gonna take that kind of like.
And the word of the day is boundaries.
Right. And I had laid them down, and she would just run right over 'em.
I got it.
So I was
What?
like, thank you, but I'm good. Money's not worth my sanity.
No.
Like cussing you out or like things like that, or just
No,
talking
but-
down to you, make you feel like you were
Like she
adequate
would,
enough?
she would talk down to me, but also like with an attitude, like a very heavy, like coming in hot. She was Colombian, and so she was just like, Dana, like would be mad at me, and I'm like, first of all,
Relax.
you didn't listen to
Relax.
me. Yeah,
You
and she didn't
gotta
listen to
take
me.
into consideration.
No, you should never.
No. I'm just saying, like for perspective though.
Sure.
A spicy New Yorker versus a calm Virginian.
Sure, and she was like Hispanic. But no,
I get it.
I know
I
some
get
people
it.
from New York who don't come in hot.
I don't know about that. Every New Yorker I've
Eric's
ever
from New
met,
York.
hot hit it.
No, he doesn't come in hot though. He got a temper, but he knows how to talk business.
Being
That's true.
respectful.
Be respectful.
Yeah.
That's true.
Respecting.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not saying take the disrespect, but
Sure.
I'm just saying like maybe it was a miscommunication type. It wasn't.
No.
No, like, and that was the thing too. She'd be mad because she didn't listen to what I had suggested
Right.
to do, and then she'd be like, "Why isn't it working? We should have da. Like, I want it like this. I want it like this." And I'm like, "Okay, if you want it like this, why are you paying me to
do that.
So
I tried to help you out, lady.
right, and so I'm like, you know what? You gotta seek on your own, girl, right?
You see this?
Yeah, I tried to help you out, lady.
I don't know, put a name out.
I didn't put a name out, but I tried. I
Right, I did
did.
what I could.
Yeah.
And her account got like, we had to restart her account 3 times.
Oh, her
I
Instagram
built-
account?
Yeah, I built her account up 3 times from 0. Like it went from 0 to like 11,000. Then it was like 0 to
wow.
5,000. So like we had to keep building her up. And I'm like, how does your account keep getting like hacked?
You're doing something.
Like stop touching things.
Yeah.
Like just stop. And so it was, like I said, it was a good first client because
You
I
learned a lot.
learned how to fix a lot of issues and like what not to do. So yeah.
But I would think if you're running somebody's social media, their job, I hired you so I don't have to look at it.
I don't have to look at it. I won't go on it and
look
mess
at
with
it
it at
like-
all.
No, she
The,
went.
all right, does the follower still growing? Am I generating business off of leads
Yeah.
off of this? As long as I'm generating leads,
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care how you got there.
Let me ask you this. This is a question that I'm
Here we go.
curious about. As a social media manager, you have access to people's accounts. Do you check the DMs and whatnot?
We're supposed to.
Yes.
Like, yeah, we check the messages.
Wow.
When
But
I had
it's
somebody run my
It
my
was-
social
it
media,
is.
I
Yeah.
was praying you didn't talk the way you normally talk.
Yo, I know, yo. Yeah, because I would I'm always
Some of
DMing
the
people
things
some
you said.
crazy stuff, bro. Like,
Oh man.
I was like,
that's why I'm scared. I'm always hesitant
I
to
had to
send
cut that
people
contract.
messages and what. You had to end the contract.
yeah, because all my friends were sending me some stuff, and we talk normal, and these
Yeah.
are
Professional people.
These just people of another race,
Right.
managing this,
Yeah.
as a trial thing. And I was like, Lord, they're gonna see me and think I am the scum of the earth.
I mean, but to avoid some of that, you could have been like, hey, any people in the general section or
Okay.
you could have kind of separated
Ignore
it and be
them.
like, don't look in this area.
Man, get out of here. You know you look.
I don't. No, like if people
She has boundaries.
I do. And I don't care.
I
You know how
don't.
many accounts I need to check? I don't care about your business.
I do. I need to know.
You're nosy.
Right, yes, that's a you thing.
I need to
That's
know.
a you
Checks
thing.
everybody.
Everybody's stuff, bro. Like, hey, man, look, that might come in handy later. Oh, I know you were talking to this person. And I see you out like, oh, you with your wife.
Right.
So
Didn't know you
times
had
he
one.
hit me up saying, got him.
That is
I figured it out.
I figured it out. I got him.
Sometimes you like because you have eyes in so many businesses.
Yeah.
So you see people in places and you're like,
Yeah, I see. You can't tell me that's not fun. Anyway, don't expose yourself.
She still need more clients.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
no.
true. You don't check
but
DMs.
also like their business account. So like
Oh, it's a business account.
yeah. So like it's a restaurant. Like it's not personal stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've only had like one like personal account that I took care of. He was an artist,
Mm-hmm.
and even still, like it wasn't a lot of weird messages coming through. But
I guess I don't know. Mine is just like personal and business at the same time.
yeah,
So
More personal
more personal.
than business.
yeah, that's my like personal account. But
I don't know. I just talk a lot of shit. Anyway, so as far as running your business, managing time, social life, all of these different things, how do you manage to do that? And you are still a very young woman in business. And how do you
yeah,
manage all of
I
these?
feel
different
old when people
things?
tell me they're not 30 yet.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's the second woman I've met in the past week. She's like, yeah, I'm 27. I'm like,
did I say I was 27? I thought I said
You-
20.
you're 28, but she's
Okay, I was like,
27.
yeah,
And I was
did
just
I?
like, I remember when I was 27.
I do too.
I mean,
It's good times.
I remember when you were 27. I do.
You see? It ain't that long ago, man.
But you said it. You put yourself.
You looking like we not far off. We not.
Yeah, what's y'all's age?
30. I just turned 37 in January. He
I just turned 30.
Oh,
No, the hell you did not.
Yeah, wait, I
He
was
is
like, I was
33.
like, yeah.
He is 33.
I'm 32.
You're 32.
I'm
you going on
32. I'm
33.
done.
I
I'm
always
33,
think he's
yeah.
so much younger though. I like every time I'm like, well, I thought we were the same age. He's like, no, I'm
Yeah, if you
older
follow his
than you."
Instagram, you're going to think he's young because stuff he be saying, it don't be adding up. But what's going on, everybody? One half of the Hustle and Motivate crew here, Marcus. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, comment. Let us know what you enjoyed about today's episode. Let us know what you didn't enjoy. We look forward to your feedback and seeing you on the next episode of the Hustle and Motivate. That's fine.
So, yeah,
Oh, yeah, what was
the
your
balance.
question?
The balance. How do you balance all of that out?
I mean, thankfully, I have a really good team. So, like, Maddie, my account manager, she handles a lot of the accounts, all of the like ins and outs of those things. And then I have a great graphic designer, Sam. She does all the graphics. So that does free up some of my time, but I still have to focus on like the bigger picture, checking their work, making sure like keeping in touch with clients and things like that. But managing my time, yeah, it's not easy. I spend a lot of time working.
I said, do
Yeah.
you have free time?
Yeah, do you have it?
I do. And
No,
I
you
think,
do because you be out and about.
yeah, like I think I stress myself out more thinking like I can always do something. Like there's always something I could be doing.
But there is.
Yeah.
As a business owner, you always have something you can do.
Exactly.
But how long did you go before you set that boundary
Oh,
of saying, I need to get back to my, because everybody starts entrepreneurship. We
You
go
in it full head, yeah.
and
Yeah.
you burn yourself because you're so
the way.
tired, and then
Yep.
you realize you miss pivotal moments in like
Right.
family and
Yeah.
loved ones' lives. When did you say? What was that moment you said, "Okay, I need to start setting set boundaries so I can have time for a life to enjoy myself through some of my labor"?
I mean, I guess it was when I decided to hire somebody. So that was kind of like the first moment of like, okay, I need help. This is a lot. I'm doing so many things. And so I've just been progressively getting more help, and which has been very helpful. Surprise.
So now you're bossed up and managing in a team.
Yes.
In 4 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, almost 3 years and 7 months or
3 years full time and a team in 3 years. That's legit. That's
yeah,
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
God's been providing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time wise, I'm still kind of figuring out like, I have to tell myself, take a break, go do something. It's okay. Like, you don't have to knock everything out at once or go to the gym or whatever it is.
What do you do as a mental exercise to get away from things?
I'll just go outside, take my dog for a walk, go to the gym.
Pomeranians are gangster. If you don't, I used to own one. Jones are thugs.
Was yours mean?
Yes.
Oh, mine's
To
so
everybody.
You weren't mean to me. I went to.
He wasn't, but he did not like, it took him a while to warm up to you, but he talked some trash.
Yeah.
Oh, like, so he was yippy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He'll just go all day.
He sit in my lap every time I go to your crib, bro. Like,
He was used to you. You were always over there.
What was his name?
Miko.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Literally I think 7 years is when the life expectancy.
No.
How long is it?
I thought it's supposed to be like 14. Don't say 7.
7 to 14 or something. He had kidney cancer.
Oh, okay.
Like, but it's like he had just turned 7 and kidney cancer like a week later.
God.
It was crazy. It was like, bruh, I read like, oh, they go 7 to 14. I'm like, all right, bet we got long 7. Boom. I'm like, well,
Oh my God.
I haven't had a dog since.
I'm so concerned now. I'm like stressing about Charlie.
Just don't ignore Charlie's signs. He would
Yeah.
Our dog, he scratched a lot. And we didn't pay attention to it. We thought,
Yeah.
oh, he just needs to be bathed. Nah, that was the signs that something was going on.
Okay.
Because he was scratching hard, and
Yeah.
that was his kidneys that he was reacting to. So.
Oh no.
First animal, and we learned a hard lesson. But
Yeah.
what were some of the toughest challenges you have occurred being a social media manager?
Ooh.
top 3.
Top 3. I mean, I think just one that's really important is staying organized, making sure everything's where it needs to be, making sure posts are going out on time. Another thing is honestly like communication with clients. And what I mean by that is sometimes they're not the most forthcoming with information. So it's a lot of herding cats. Like, hey, what do you guys have going on this month? What's going on this week? And then getting last minute information. And so trying to set like appropriate timelines or boundaries with clients to be like, hey, we're trying to help you because if we don't know, it's going to take us time to build out this promo or whatever's going on. If like we need to be sharing this 2 weeks in advance. If you're telling us 2 days before, we already missed the mark. Like, because you need to be promoting before this thing happens, and
True.
so that doesn't usually happen often. So
They drop it.
yeah,
After it's
we get it like
actually dropped.
they've already told their staff, it's already implemented, and then it's like, hey, by the way, it's like, okay. And then they're wondering why it's not working. Like,
Because
why
you have to
nobody
build a
knows.
hype for it.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, well, this event went terribly, and like nobody came out because you told us the day before, or like 3 days before. Nobody, of course, nobody knew about it.
You hire a social media manager, but don't give her content to work with.
Right. And that's another thing, photo and video. We have a few that like are consistent with that because they're on a certain package. And so we make sure that they're consistent with that. But then we have a few as well that are like, oh, it's fine. We can use the same content from 3 years ago every like over and over and over.
It brings nothing new.
No, yeah, I'm like, people recognize that it's
Yeah.
the same content.
Yeah.
And you need new stuff to show off the new space, new employees, whatever's going on, just to keep the hype going. So,
And that's the disconnect.
yes.
That is the disconnect. And that has to be your older clients, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes even them younger ones, maybe.
Yeah, no, but it's mostly like the
older ones.
Yeah, the one that I'm thinking of specifically, they're a little foreign as well, but
Mm-hmm.
like, so I don't think they're fully
Immersed.
as in the know
Yeah.
of like the social media and how important it is here. So, which is fine, but we do try to encourage and be like, hey, this would help, this would benefit you. Doesn't go in our pockets. Like this goes to
yeah.
whoever's doing the photography or videography, but like you guys need it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we in the world where social media has outgrown websites?
I mean, I wouldn't say outgrown
Or
because it
taking
is important.
over that? Like, remember
Yeah.
a couple years ago, you had SEO ranking on Google for your website was high, but does it really matter anymore?
It does because, and I always say the trifecta is SEO, social media, and ads. SEO is important and it definitely depends on the type of business that you have. So some might not need it, like restaurants, they don't need it quite as much unless they're doing like online orders or like delivery. But I mean, for example, name drop, Duck Dive, they don't have a website. We've done only social for them and they've been hitting like record sales. Like they're killing it.
But that's a bar.
Right. And so
Yeah,
that's
it's
a different,
different
market.
beast. Yeah.
Like if it's granted like Sonic Tools,
Yeah.
they
Have that
absolutely need
web.
like a very heavy SEO based website. Like that is major. What we do for them is more so like branding. So what we do, it doesn't make or break them, but it adds value. I feel like on Duck Dive's end, ours is more make or break for them and the website is not as like important. That's more like branding and support.
So when you get when the client reaches out, do you basically I'm sure you meet with them and then you assess what they need, what you think because they can come in thinking, well, we need social media. And you're like, well, based on the report that you've probably done, I think you need branding. I don't think you
Yeah.
need.
I've talked to some people where like I talk them out of our services because I'm like, that's not what you need and you're going to be disappointed with what we bring to you because that's like one guy, for instance, he has a mowing company locally and it's a big one. And what he was describing, I'm like, dude, you need ads. Like you need to do Google ads,
Google ads,
because yeah, social media will help. Absolutely. It's branding, it's marketing, but what you're describing is ads. Like
It's
you
not
just
go-
need to drive that.
I think some businesses, the social media thing is just not going to work for them anyway.
Yeah, because it's like it adds a value, right? And what I mean by branding, it's good brand recognition.
brand recognition, yeah.
It kind of helps show your story, your journey, but
It's not going to get you more customers.
yeah, it's not always like make or break it
I
for
think,
businesses.
like, I think of an electrician, a plumber, landscaping,
Exactly.
a roofer, or somebody like.
Yes, they don't need it. It
I
just
don't need that.
it can help. I have seen some, like I think I saw this one guy. I don't remember his name, but he has like a bunch of followers. He does inspections. And so he has his own tagline and all these things, but like he's built that up showcasing that he inspects buildings. And so now a bunch of companies come to him to inspect for their
I can
their
see
houses
that.
or
Okay.
whatever.
So I guess it does. I guess they do. They can use
Yeah,
it.
and I think it just depends on what the intent is, I guess, with
Okay.
you know, the marketing goal. Yeah.
All right. Well, Miss Dana,
Answered all your questions?
I think so. You got one more?
No, you brought down another question, man.
Another one?
This is why I run the episodes and not Will.
I run things.
So Will's question is, what are your clients and do you feel like clients are in need of in today's climate? Because we're in a different age. You didn't even know you wrote that, did you?
Yeah, no, I thought
Wait.
I thought we were wrapping up because I thought we had to.
No, we're not going.
I'm
Don't
just-
rush me. No.
I'm just asking. I'm just okay.
That's it. But thank you.
I want to hear because I really want to know the question. I
Okay.
really want to know the answer to that. What do you think with the way the world is now with social media?
Oh, it was another question I had to ask.
Yeah, and social media. What is more needed now? Is video overtaking photos? or are photos and video aligned? Like, what do you think for a client who's like, I can't afford to hire you yet, but I need to know what should I be doing to grow on social media? What would you recommend?
So, I mean, it's really just depends on the algorithm at the moment that Instagram is pushing.
That algorithm
It's
will
a-
stress you out.
Yeah, man.
It'll have you up late. It'll have you up late. How do you even know when it changes?
I mean, we just stay up to date through like articles and like checking with Instagram or Meta and just making sure that we're in the know. We've even now started adding like Pinterest because Pinterest is kind of a good platform depending on the business. There's a lot of shopping that happens on Pinterest. A lot of women are there, they're saving things, they're pinning things, they're looking for like buying. Like 80% of the people on there are purchasing, which is a very large number. Yeah, so one of our jewelry clients,
Yeah.
we just switched them over to Pinterest because everything going on with TikTok, it's like,
I heard Pinterest is
not
like one of the top search engines
yeah, it's,
up there. Like,
It's
people are on
massive.
Pinterest.
yeah. So we're starting to encourage that now for clients.
What?
Go ahead and get controversial on Pinterest.
No, I'm going to make an e-commerce store and start selling stuff on it.
Oh, your shirts and your phrases?
No, I told Dana I'm starting a puppy store.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I'm starting a puppy store.
Puppies?
Yeah, I'm gonna start a puppy
Like
store.
a
Clothing and accessories for dogs.
but like a bougie one.
Yeah.
But you don't like dogs, do you?
Does-
Aren't you allergic?
I don't need to.
Boy,
But I'm just going to take pictures of the dogs, put them on the website, and then drop. I'm going to drop
you're
ship
gonna,
every-
you're gonna go into the animal world,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people like animals, and
and it's a way for you to make more
it's a
money.
way for me to make.
And
money.
like people drop dumb money on some animal
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes, they do. Them
Yeah.
private animal photo shoots they be doing.
That's
It's somebody in the area. That's all she do.
That's all she do.
What?
Yeah.
She just takes pictures. She's
Oh,
a
God.
pet photographer.
Now she's gonna go do that.
Oh,
You gonna take a picture. You go.
She gonna find it for her.
She's gonna go do that.
Do with Charlie.
She gonna get Charlie in his own shoot. Yeah,
I'd be
she
like-
she sets them up and they have their own
Yeah.
photo shoots. Yeah, I can't think of her name, but she's been doing it for a long time.
I mean,
Aaron?
tell me that wouldn't be like a mean photo. Me and Charlie like mean mugging. Like
Straight up,
classy.
man.
Both in black.
Yeah, like him swagged out.
And then you could buy the clothes from.
Look, I
I
could
can't
be
say
like
the
a
name
promo
yet.
shoot.
I can't say the name
I could
yet.
drip Charlie out in your swag.
That's it.
And do like a whole shoot.
I'm gonna have glasses. I'm gonna have everything, accessories, all different types.
So
We're getting off
what do you
subject.
what is your thoughts on TikTok potentially being
Well,
banned?
I don't know. I feel like it really is going to get banned. And
I do too.
Yeah, it's
do too.
looking, which is just stupid. And I won't go on that tangent of like where they're focusing their attention
Correct.
on things to ban. But like,
We have way more important things we
Right.
could be banning in the world right, now.
Right.
But okay,
exactly. Like, what
I'm
happened to
gonna let
that
y'all have
list?
that 'cause
I think you need to stay quiet.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna
Thank
let
you,
y'all
Mr.
have
Quiet.
that. I'm gonna be quiet
What?
because I'll start going off.
I know, we'll get on another tangent. We will, yeah. But TikTok, yes, I think it was valuable for certain brands. Now, if it does get banned, that's unfortunate because so many people built up such like careers and businesses off of that. But that's just good because they're gonna come back to Instagram. So Instagram's gonna be more valuable. Again.
I'm not even.
They say
gonna
people
this,
people need to get ahead of the wave and get back to YouTube.
so oversaturated.
But I feel like YouTube is always going to be.
All of
Yeah.
it.
It's always going to lead back to YouTube because the same people are posting on Instagram that are
Posting on YouTube.
huge followers have their YouTube back. I wonder, anybody going to get back to Facebook?
No, Facebook has become like nothing but ads and like some annoying videos. You know those videos that
Yeah.
they just play you the whole time, like they're
And they're not doing
pretending?
nothing. Yeah.
Yes.
Like the military shocking, he's home, and you
It's
just
so
know the
fake.
person like hiding in the car. Come on,
like,
we
it's
know.
so fake.
We know that's fake.
I like
Yes.
Facebook.
You don't have Facebook.
I like.
He
Facebook.
loves Facebook. He loves Facebook.
I love
That,
Facebook.
anyway, so you just think it's going to drive everybody back to Instagram because we don't have access change, so people have gotten off of that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this out there a little bit. They're saying that Elon Musk could purchase
TikTok,
TikTok.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, why not?
And then build it in
And
the
then
X,
just build
it
it.
wouldn't surprise me.
Or what's his name from Shark Tank was talking about buying it too.
Mark Cuban,
Mark.
No, Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary.
Oh,
he needs to leave that alone.
yeah. I,
mean,
don't like him.
You don't like him
Yeah.
too much?
And the stuff he be getting into sometimes don't be working out. He needs to just keep his money in his pocket.
The whole thing is China, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go down a
I
tangent.
know. We're
Right,
good.
right.
We're good.
So,
we're good.
but we'll go ahead.
Um,
Final questions you got, my
yeah,
friend.
my final question was, I guess, balancing. We talked about your balance in the social life, but because this entire season is about women
Okay.
and women in power,
Yeah.
how do you balance love life, business?
Hardly. Right now, there's nobody on the horizon.
Okay.
So
Is that because your standards are high? Because you are a boss?
yes, I mean they weren't before. They were like on the floor somewhere, but now they're back where I think they should be. So now I'm a lot more selective, making sure that or let's say this, I'm being very intentional because now it's like, okay, if I'm dating, the intent is marriage. I'm not just dating to have company or like to have someone. Like I want my life partner. Like let's do this thing. Like I want to build with somebody. Like that's what I want. So yeah, right now, just doing me. But I have been in past relationships and
How do you balance that when you do?
yeah, I guess I made it work. It was, I couldn't put as much effort into the business though. I realized looking back.
So one falls.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to compromise or sacrifice, I think, a little bit on both ends. Because it's hard to do both.
Okay.
Especially when you're like, I think when you're in that 5 year.
Yeah, when you're in the
we talking for
building.
the
still.
business.
So like 5 years you're building your
Yeah.
business.
Okay.
Networking, you have to put, it's
lot of
almost your
time.
first love. It has to be your
Yeah.
number one priority.
Yeah.
It's hard for somebody to accept they're the second for them.
Especially if they
over
have a
5
job.
years.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because I've dated before in the past where this guy, he had a lot of free time. And I'm like, I have a business. Like, I know you want to hang out every day, all day, but like, that's not my life. And like, I'm not going to text you all day either because like, I'm texting clients all day.
Man has a lot of free time.
Why?
Like, he was in the military, but like, he wasn't really like, you know, when they're at work, but they're not like doing anything at work.
Okay.
You
He
know what
wants to
I
hang
mean?
out every day.
So-
Red flags.
Well, I mean, I think he wanted to. That doesn't mean we
Where's your
did.
time for yourself, sir?
Right, and that
You
was
need a break.
that was part of the problem.
So that means you don't have anything going on for yourself but the military.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
and it was
a problem.
was giving like clingy and desperate.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
Given I sit
But it
outside
worked
your,
out.
I'll sit outside your home when we break up.
Yeah, it was
'Cause
very
you're
much
leaving
like I could do no wrong, and like he would change his whole life for me,
Nope.
and I'm like, I don't want that. That's I don't want a servant, you know, like I want a partner and like a
okay.
No.
What? No what?
Don't even try to talk
I'm
about
not
it.
gonna say no. I'm not, we good.
Wait, what? What are you gonna say?
Don't get him started.
We're good. That was my only question.
Okay.
For real. I think you answered it in a favorable manner. So
Okay.
I'm cool with it. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else you want to add?
No, just go check out Stay Social.
Check out Stay Social.
Yeah, right?
Also, Dana might not remember you when she sees you again. But
Okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Look, we met 2 years ago.
So I'll
and
see you another
remembered
2
his
years.
name. I remembered
I'll
your
see you in
name.
another 2 years.
Yeah.
You remember the name. So
And I shared
That's because
you
she
on my
knows somebody
story.
else named Marcus.
But okay, y'all both do videography, and both of your names are Marcus. Y'all both.
say it. I was about to, I was about to say
Wrap it up.
Right.
Wrap it up.
It's a wrap. Drop
Oh
the
my
mic.
God. Okay, man. It was funny. I was about to say it. Please say it.
They might not be able to see it on the camera. but-
How can they find you?
Yeah.
We're gonna put it on the screen, but how can they find you?
Yeah, website staysocialus.com. Instagram, same thing, staysocialus.
Why'd you pick US?
Stay Social was taken, so.
.com was
I
probably
just-
very expensive, wasn't it?
Well, I think somebody already owned it. Yeah, so like I did US because it could be United States or us. So
Smart.
yeah, I was like, this will do. Yeah.
I can remember that.
I think sometimes, you know, sometimes my brain works.
That us US is
My work.
my work. Yeah.
Okay, y'all about to cop that.
I mean, I might have to go blob all my URLs with US behind it just to be safe.
Yeah, you should.
I just buy stuff.
Oh, but see, sometimes it's like
Back
$2,000.
I know. I was gonna buy. I bought a URL. I was gonna buy one the other day. It was like $308,000
But like for what? Like, did you need it?
I've gotten offers on my URL before. I've gotten offers on mine.
on yours.
Yeah.
Really?
I own Virginia Wedding Videographer.
Oh my gosh. See, y'all be just,
Yeah,
y'all
man,
the
that
people
is,
that be
yeah.
buying up those
Buying up the
domains.
yield,
I've
yeah.
owned that J for 10
And
years.
you're not giving it up. The
Never.
value's gonna go up on
It's
it.
keep going
So
up.
keep-
Oh
how
my
much is
gosh.
worth now?
At least 1,200. Last time I checked, GoDaddy told me I can get 12 for it.
I feel like you'd get more for that.
Probably
Yeah.
get more for it.
I've had it where somebody has emailed me offering me like 300 or something like that. I'm like, nah.
Nah, I'm good.
I've owned that
I'm
for
on
10
10
years.
Matter of
I ain't
fact,
coming
didn't
off
you
of
buy
it.
that when we were
Yes,
you
I
were in
did.
Vegas?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Oh,
I like
We had took a
wow.
class or something. We did something in Vegas, and I bought it while he was sitting right beside me.
Yep.
Oh, smart.
Some- at the airport or
Somebody
something.
else
I
was
remember
doing
buying
it,
that,
and
yeah.
I was like, let me do that for somebody
Yep.
else. Take it. Yep.
Smart.
This was good.
Yeah, this was.
Appreciate your
Thank you
time,
for
Dana.
having me. I'm excited. Don't make
You're
me
the-
look messy.
Also, you're the first one with our new build.
Yeah.
You're the first one with the new
Solid,
build and
yeah.
all this other stuff we've done.
It looks lovely. You know, I'm a big black and white fan, so.
That's all she wears. I think
Yep.
she's depressed.
I'm
Why?
not
Let's just
impressed.
let me.
You want to unpack that for a second?
Why are you always in black?
It's slimming. It's classy. If you sweat, you can't see it.
So your whole closet is black.
And it
white.
like it looks good. I mean, yeah. I've gotten to the point where I can feel my clothes and I know what shirt it is. Like because it's all black in one drawer.
So on Easter, you're wearing black to church.
I mean, I might wear white.
You don't.
But you got black pants on.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like Christmas, black. Easter, I think I did have like a white and black something. Yeah. But I mean, also, I'm half black and half white. So it is kind of part of Dana Queen as an identity. I don't know.
Wrap this up, Will.
Maybe I need a therapist. Maybe I need some help.
Thank y'all for checking out the Hustle and Motivate podcast. Dana already told you where you can find her. We appreciate y'all's time, and we got more coming. First few episodes of season 3. See y'all in the next one. Always respect the hustle if you earn from it and motivate others in the process. Peace.
I was about to say you're not gonna do the whole.
I'm got to do it, man. What's going on, world? One half of the Hustle and Motivate podcast here is Will Hawkins. So we appreciate y'all checking out today's episode. If you have anything you'd like to say, hate, love, don't care, leave it in the comment box below. Like and subscribe. Either way, we gonna win. See y'all on the next episode.